Hi there, welcome to BoxPred. In this video, I'm going to be giving my prediction on the upcoming fight on April the 9th between Maidana and Erik Morales for the Interim WBA World Light Welterweight title. And my prediction for this fight is a victory by mid to late round stoppage for Maidana. The records show as Maidana with 29 victories with 2 losses, an 87% knockout ratio, while Erik Morales has 51 victories, 6 losses, around 61% knockout ratio. Let's talk about Erik Morales. He was once upon a time an extremely gifted fighter. His fights with Barrera, classic fights. He was quick, mobile, just very gifted as a boxer puncher, I think, although he could trade as well with opponents. But now he had a break and he came back, and he's had 3 fights since he's been back, and he's not the fighter that he once was, but he has experience on his side, and I think that he knows how to use what he has left. And there's one factor that could work in Erik Morales' favour in this fight. And for me, that is his ability to fight on the inside effectively, especially and particularly his use of very effective body shots. If you look at his fight with Willie Lamond, he stopped that fight in the 6th round with knocking the guy down 3 times with body shots. He was going inside, cover right up, push up against the opponent, unleash with the body shots. This is an example of how Erik Morales is using his experience and his knowledge of the game to accept the fact that he's no longer a spring chicken, to accept the fact that he no longer probably has the movement and speed that he used to have, but he can utilize his strengths in other ways. And I like Morales' work on the inside, and I like the fact he can throw very effective body shots. And you only have to look at Maidana's last fight, where he lost to Amir Khan over a 12-round distance, to see that he went down from a very effective body shot in the 1st round. Now, that is something that Maidana has to watch out for, the body shots. He is susceptible to being caught with them. If you make him blind on the inside, like Morales is able to do, make the opponent blind to punches by using the high guard, pushing up against them, blinding them, and then coming in with a body shot, that could be a problem here. So I don't think Erik Morales is completely out of the running in this fight, but he does have some aspects to his game that he can utilize with his experience. Now moving on to Maidana. I still consider Maidana, and I'm sure everyone else does, a top-level competitor in the division. He's still a very live risk to the likes of Timothy Bradley and Devin Alexander, and quite possibly Amir Khan if there's a rematch. Now, the way to beat him has been shown by Kotelnik and Khan, and I think particularly with Amir Khan, you need to get out of the way of Maidana, and you need to box him, and you outbox him from the outside, and he only has one plan, and that's to land that right hand. If you can't do that, or if he does that and fails to stop you, then you win the fight. Now in this fight, where I mentioned that Morales has that inside game, the only problem for Morales is the way to beat Maidana, in my opinion, is to stay on the outside and to just outbox him. If you get inside and start wanting to trade blows with Maidana, you might be able to take a few, but he's got the type of power that's going to start to be to catch up with you and slow you down. It's really going to hurt you. And I think Maidana has that type of power that, you don't want to be taking too many shots. That's why you have to keep out of his way. So I don't think Erik Morales, in his younger days, he'd had the mobility and the outside type of boxing ability, I think, that could have beaten Marcus Maidana. But now, as he's gotten older and he's relying on less movement and moving more towards the inside, I feel that that's going to work against him in this one. And I just think that Marcus Maidana's power is going to get to Morales. I think Morales' experience will pull him through the first half of the fight. But I think as we move into the second half of the fight, I think Marcus Maidana is going to start unleashing bombs. And I think over the course of the fight, the power punches that Maidana is throwing are going to end up really slowing Erik Morales down. And I think he's going to stop Morales mid to late. So that's my prediction. Please let me know what you think. And please subscribe to me if you like my channel. This is BoxPred, and I'm out.